Welcome to August. Isn't the year going fast? Just a few things from me this month. First of all, we've just had the Egyptian ambassador out here talking about opportunities in Egypt and particularly Cairo. Interestingly, there's a huge development going on in the construction sector, and we think there's a few opportunities for people in that game. We've been able to introduce a few of our local businesses to the Egyptian ambassador, and hopefully there'll be some discussions ongoing. Of course, grain into those countries as well is important. That flows into the Ag and the Asian Century Conference, which was an outstanding success last year in its first year. So again, it's from the 22nd to the 24th of September. So if you haven't booked yet, please get in and have a look at the program. I'd really encourage and recommend the program to you. It's a fantastic event, and I really think you'll get something out of it if you're at all interested in agriculture in this region, and particularly what it can do in that Asian century. Of course, you've seen the announcements around Nexus as the preferred contractor. TSBE was fortunate to get an invitation to the opening last week up on the edge of the range. We've just met with them and talking about their capacity to have 75% local content involved in that project. So that's a minimum aim. They've signed a contract with the government based on that local content percentage. We're working with them to make sure we can try and increase it even higher than that. Stay tuned and watch this space. Again, look at nexustsrc.com.au, but there'll be further opportunities for you to understand more about the project and what you can do to get involved in the weeks ahead. We've also, at the moment, we've been invited by Minister Rob, the Minister for Trade in the federal government, to visit China with him, and we've sent Ben Lyons of our office, of course, our China expert. He's going over there for 3 or 4 days with really high-level people, business people from right around Australia. A fairly small group, but to talk to Chinese government officials and business leaders about opportunities in a whole range of sectors in trade, but particularly beef. There's a strong emphasis on beef, and we know we've got such a good story to tell. So hopefully you'll see a little bit of that information and what we got out of that delegation very shortly. Finally, a plug for me is Live Toowoomba. I'm sure you've seen it. We've put it in the newsletters recently. But if you're looking for new staff, it's a great publication. We've also got it on a PDF version. So it just goes through what the opportunities are, particularly in the Toowoomba region, about how you might take advantage of schooling, education, health, and the list goes on and on. So if there's any interest in that, give the office a call and we can give you a link to it. Otherwise, we've got a fair few copies. We can give you some hard copies as well. Keep going. It's tough out there at the moment. We know that. There's lots of opportunity. There's lots of optimism. We've got the range bypass. We've got QIC. Inland rail's gathering momentum. We've done a lot of work on that in the last month. So there is, I think, better times ahead, but we know it's tough at the moment. So hopefully it's going okay for you. And stay well, and hopefully we'll see you very shortly. Thanks.